6:41 here on this Monday morning. Let's get to KIMT Storm Team 3 meteorologist Sean McAday. Sean, how are the roads looking this morning?
Roads are looking wet for the most part. There's going to be a couple of slushy spots, especially the further north you are this morning, where we just had more snow yesterday. That snow really fell really quickly yesterday afternoon just before things were about to turn to rain, and it was adding up super quickly. Rochester, it was nearly 7 inches, 6.5 recorded, 7 in Wabasha. I included the Minneapolis airport for you here because it's spring break season. A lot of folks are traveling. And yeah, there's still a little bit of some stuff on from the skies closer to the Twin Cities right now. A lot of the area in southern Minnesota saw closer to 5 inches, give or take. In North Iowa, it was closer to 2 inches. This is pretty much all the data we're going to get in for you this morning. And the reason being that turned to rain as soon as the heavy snow stopped yesterday. It immediately started to compact the snow and also melt the snow. And that's what we're dealing with this morning outside. Right now it's slushy. Albert Lee, Rochester, and Mason City, all these temperatures are above freezing. Yes, we have snow on the ground, on the roofs, on the sidewalks. But on the roads, it's kind of just wet, and that's because the mixture of the plows going and clearing away that snow, and also the rain and the warm temps have melted it away pretty nicely. So roads aren't terrible at the moment. There are going to be some slushy spots. Give yourself extra time, even to dig yourself out of the snow if you have to. Rochester saw enough snow where if you left your car on the side of the street overnight, yeah, you might be digging yourself out of that this morning. Winds out of the southwest right now bringing us more heat, highs in the 40s this afternoon. And between the warm temps and the extra moisture and a very dynamic system as it swings through the upper Midwest the next day and a half, you could even see some thunderstorms this afternoon. We saw thunder snow yesterday, in fact. There's some thunderstorms right now just south of Mason City, and we could be dealing with a couple more thunderstorms towards this afternoon. There is a risk for severe weather today, particularly in Hancock County and places like Clear Lake or Forest City. It's not a high risk, but don't be surprised if you see some hail or stronger winds with these heavy downpours. Right now, radar shows really heavy downpours just north of Rochester. This is likely exaggerated a little bit because of what we call bright banding, where a mixture of snow and rain in the atmosphere causes exaggerated features, but still it's a very heavy rain there, no doubt about it, moving into Red Wing as we speak, and also into Owatonna. Partially covered roads in southern Minnesota as the slush is still sitting there. Just be mindful of that, but it's not the worst. It's not icy conditions on the roads. It's just wet and a little bit slushy on the roads. And it gradually gets better this afternoon as rain continues mid-40s. Be mindful of some ponding on the roads. If this melts quickly enough, after a heavy downpour, there is a risk for hydroplaning. So travel's pretty iffy this morning, maybe a little bit better this afternoon as that rain maybe slows down a little bit. A lot of these heavy rains look to be this morning with some lighter showers this afternoon. We could briefly touch 50 degrees in Mason City. Tomorrow morning, temperatures rapidly drop below freezing. That could make for a couple of icy spots as we get a little bit of snow on top. I'm not anticipating any meaningful accumulation. If you want to get outside this week, I think your best day is going to be Thursday. You got sunshine, you got above freezing temperatures, and then on Saturday we could touch 50 degrees. So spring is coming, but yeah, it's a little bit slow this week.
A warm up just in time for the weekend.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, thank you, Sean.